All right, so speaking of being prepared, the Arkansas Department of Emergency Management has been preparing for this really for, over a year.
Yes.
They have a home base that is in North Little Rock, so we are going to toss over to Caroline Derby, who is with them now. So Caroline, tell us what they are planning for and what it's looking like over there.
Katrin and Ashley, their top priority throughout this past year has just been to keep people safe and also just have a coordinated effort between all agencies in Arkansas. We are currently in the Emergency Operations Center. Take a look at this huge room filled with multiple agencies and people monitoring things across the state. Some of those departments represented here include RDOT, State Police, National Guard, and more. Computer by computer, people can track different things across the state. And then also, as we look up, there is a huge screen for the entire room to see. To the left is, of course, that path of totality streaming from Mexico all the way up to Maine, as we mentioned earlier. And of course, Arkansas is right there in the middle of it. As we move to the right now, they're monitoring traffic on I-Drive Arkansas. It's looking pretty good right now. Lots of green. I know Pat's in there monitoring traffic as well. You can see the cameras once more to the right over there. And then down on the left, there's a small map of Arkansas, every county in Arkansas. That is a list of every single Eclipse event in Arkansas. And if you go to that website, not only will you be able to see what's happening in your county in the state, but also where a police station is, where the fire station is, and where a variety of other safety and emergency management places are within your county as well. And then once more to the right, another path of totality as they are tracking things across the state. Coming up, we will hear from Shaylin Sowers with the Arkansas Department of Parks, Heritage, and Tourism, and we will talk to see what state parks are looking like today. Reporting live from Camp Robinson, I'm Caroline Derby. Back to you.
Now, speaking of state parks, I actually saw some tweets where at Mount Magazine State Park at about 10:35, the lodge was completely full.
Yeah.
So there are people trying to get to these state parks to get, the best spots. We are the natural state, so this is the best place to see, the eclipse, of course.
Oh, absolutely. And taking a look at our countdown clock, we're still just over 2 hours away from the start of totality here in the state of Arkansas, which means we're just about an hour away from many southwest cities will begin seeing a partial eclipse.
Yes, and the Arkansas Department of Emergency Management is in close communication with the governor's office right now.
And our Caroline Derby is standing by at their staging area. And Caroline, I know the Arkansas Department of Parks, Heritage, and Tourism is heavily involved with today. Tell us what they're working on.
Yeah, that's right. We're here at the Emergency Operations Center, and agencies from across the state are all here working together. How has state parks coordinated with other people? How are you all working together? Over the last year even of preparation.
Yeah, it's been almost 2 years that we've all worked together. Parks, Heritage, and Tourism with RDOT and Public Safety and Adam, just all preparing for this big historic day.
Yeah, you mentioned earlier, y'all staff some of your welcome centers, but RDOT can make sure the traffic's flowing through that. How does that kind of work with making sure that state parks, people can get in and out and that type of thing?
Yeah, so RDOT runs the welcome centers and we staff them, and so that's a real coordination effort. And then we've been working with RDOT today. When our parks close, we've been letting them know so that they can kind of help direct traffic, and we've also been working with Public Safety on that too.
Now, I know earlier you were monitoring just how many state parks are filling up, how many people are coming to the state. So I know you've got a list. What do numbers look like for the state parks right now?
It's so exciting how full our state parks are, but I just got 2 more parks that are at capacity. Crater Diamonds Park just filled up, and then Lake Frierson just filled up, and so parking is full at both of those places. And then earlier this morning, Lake Dardanelle got full, Mount Nebo, Mount Magazine, and Pinnacle is close to capacity.
And those are just spread out all across the state. That is so neat. And now y'all are tourism as well. A lot of people come to the state. When will we know how many people actually came to Arkansas to view this?
So in 2 months, we'll know what our tourism tax dollars were for this day. And so that will really give us a great picture of the boost to the local economies that this had, and we'll be able to pinpoint more of where those dollars were spent and from where and how. And so we're really excited about that report coming through and just seeing how significant this event has been for Arkansas. But we've been hearing from our Welcome Center staff that they've seen record number traffic throughout the weekend. West Memphis and Texarkana especially, and Lake Village had double the numbers that they usually see. And so, everybody they talk to say that they are so excited to be in Arkansas, that this is a great place and they want to come back. So we're excited.
And that's what we like to hear. Yeah. Well, I'm Caroline Derby alongside Shaylin. Shaylin, thank you with Arkansas State Park, Heritage, and Tours, and we'll send things back to you in the studio.